Now let's discover a place where you can ride through history, an equine escape where historical reenactors hit the trails with you, some of the most patient horses and guides that you'll ever meet. It's all at the Big River Ranch just outside Lexington along the Missouri River.
Basically what we did, we met out here. The gentleman that owns all this land, his name is Kenny Welch from Lexington, Missouri. And I had got wind that there was a facility that they tried to start out here back then, and approached Kenny about possibly getting the opportunity to kickstart it, get it reopened, and turn it into a viable business. So we started about 2006 and started the project and started working on it, and it's just been an evolution ever since then up to the present. But our goal here was to create an equine facility that would not only encompass just trail riding, but all aspects of events, rodeos, shows, fun shows. We do weddings, birthday parties, reunions, but give people a place to come back to in the country and relax, get back to nature, enjoy their families, and hopefully not have to break the budget and the family budget to come out and enjoy themselves and their horses.
We take people out and get on these trails. There's 2,100 acres here. There's about 50 miles of trail, and it'll pretty much offer you any type of terrain that you want to get on, whether it's a wide open wagon road or some really skinny mountain type trails. The bluffs are very hilly, so there's a little bit of excitement for just about anybody that wants to come out. We give a class prior to every ride we do. It takes about 45 minutes, and I'll cover all the basics of horsemanship. This class has been developed through the years of basically watching the mistakes that folks make when they crawl on a horse, and trying to give them the heads up before they get out there in the trail and do some of the silly stuff that folks can do. A lot of it also is basic horsemanship. It's just you know, toes in the stirrups, heels down, feet forward, lean back, enjoy your ride. Balance, it's all about balance. A lot of people think it's about how tight you can hold on to the horse, and the truth of the matter is, if you hold on really tight, you're not going to ride very far, probably at all. It's kind of like riding a bike in that regard. You keep your balance, you can ride forever. If you don't, and you just try and hold on, you're going to spill. The reenactments are pretty spectacular. I mean, it's something that I fell into when I started coming out here with Robbie. I mean, Robbie Maupin is the reenactor extraordinaire. This guy knows his stuff when it comes to reenactments. He's very well respected in the reenactment community. I can't say enough about Robbie.
We love reenacting. We love recreating history, telling the stories of our history here in America and keeping it alive, educating people and the public about what our history and how our country was formed and built, and the outlaws in the area. This is one of the prominent areas for not only the Civil War, but the early outlaw era with the James Gang, and this was the flashpoint for the Civil War, where it began here in 1856. So we like to recreate that, and we do it to the best of our ability, as accurate as possible, down to our horses, our tack, our guns, our clothing, everything that you see us use. We do shows here on the ranch from time to time. We love to travel around. We do outlaw days over at Richmond, Missouri. We've done Harrisonville. We like to recreate old bank robberies, gunfighter shows, stuff like that we do, and entertain the crowds and educate the crowds on the history of our country and our local area. It takes a lot of research, takes a lot of dedication, but and we research everything down to the boots, the spurs, the tack on the horses, the guns they carried, the period guns, the pieces we use, the clothing, the hats, the scarves, just the look in general. You'll see a wide range of looks, because a lot of these guys were youngsters. Some of them were, you know, middle-aged, some of them were older, and we try to mesh all that together to give everybody a really good look and a really good variety of what an outlaw gang would have looked like back then, and what people from that period, from the ladies, the children, and everybody involved would have looked like back in that period of time. And it really takes a lot of dedication, and finding the right group of people that can work together, act together, and play off of each other, and make it as lifelike as possible, so that when we're entertaining crowds and educating, they get a real feel for what it was like back then. We try to make it look like we just stepped off the pages of history, like we just walked off the history books and come to life and make it happen.
I'd rather get them rabbits.
Hey there in the camp! Got our cattle!
Hold up, boys!
What do you say? You better stop right there where you're at. You women, get around back behind the shack. Go on. Go on.
There's two ways.
Van out, boys. Come on, get up here. Van out.
Back to town tonight.
You better not come into camp. Don't come any farther.
We're the law.
You'll be taking your dead. We don't cotton no law around here. Big feller.
We don't cotton no cattle thieving.
We didn't steal no cattle.
Those are our cattle.
Yep. Well, what makes you think they're yours?
Y'all
just better go on now.
Get on out here, boy.
Get out of here.
That's enough talking!
Get out of here.
It's the history. It's getting to live the history and ride into towns and rob banks and you know, and be riding with a group of individuals that share that passion, but can ride. And I mean, these guys, man, they can ride, and they look great too.
Looks like a fine day's work. Where's them cows at? They ain't scattered too far, did they?
But it's just, you know, it's the
Anybody got an eye on
camaraderie, it's the
them
history, it's the panache. You know, it's fantastic.
I'm really proud of the group of people I have that I get to work with. I consider them to be the best group of people as far as reenacting and recreating history. They're completely dedicated, you know, and they go out of the way to do things accurately and right. And I'm extremely proud to be associated with them. They're all good friends of mine. They're like family, and that's just something I'm really proud of, to be able to have a group of people around you like that, not only helping me here at the ranch, but when we go out to reenact, to be associated with them is something I'm really proud of.
You come out here as a customer, you'll leave as a friend, and when you do, you'll have some memories that you're not going to forget anytime soon.